Hi, welcome back to another My Bourbon Journey review. My name is Scott. Today I have from Ragged Branch Distillery both a rye here and a bourbon here. These are both 90 proof or 45% ABV. This is a distillery out of Charlottesville, Virginia, and they were nice enough to send me a couple of samples to do the review. So let's go ahead and get into, first we'll show the color. You can see that's a nice copper penny. It does say on the bottle itself that it is aged for more than 2 years, so it doesn't specify anything beyond that other than we know that it's a minimum of 2 years. I don't know if I said 4 or 2, but it does say 2 years on the bottle. So again, the color, nice copper penny color. Let's go ahead and get into the nose of this. So right up front, like most younger ryes, you'll get that kind of fresh cut hay or grass undertone to it. You know, the mint, a little bit of mint kind of coming through. Actually a bit of raisin as well. That's kind of something new. I don't get that quite a bit or very often with rye. But yeah, I get a little bit of raisin with that as well. So let's go ahead and we'll give this a taste. Cheers. So with this, you get a really nice rye note that hits you right away, right on the front of the palate. You get that rye spice right up front, and then as it kind of sits there a little bit, you start to get a little bit more of that again, that fresh cut grass, but more of a pleasant taste to that. A lot of times that can be very kind of bitter or just not a pleasant taste regarding the that kind of fresh cut grass or hay. So and a little bit of honey. I got a little bit of honey. Yeah, definitely some honey on that, but a great spice. This would be a really nice sipping rye, or would probably make a fantastic cocktail. So the finish on this is, you know, medium. It kind of sits there a little bit on the palate, and then eventually will kind of just dissipate until you get to the next taste. So let's go ahead and we'll get on to the bourbon portion of this. Again, this is their wheated bourbon. So I don't know specifically what the mash bill was. I tried to get that from them, but it's a secret, as many people have. So, and I don't blame them for maybe not wanting to share that. So, so let's go ahead and we'll do the color on this as well. So again, another nice kind of copper penny color to it as well. So very nice. And again, this says that it's aged a minimum of 2 years. So let's go ahead and get into the nose on this. So up front with this, I would say you get like a really nice kind of honey note to this right away. There's a little bit of that kind of fresh cut grass, hay again with that. And I think that's just some of the youth coming through in the bourbon here. A nice sweet corn that it has, and you're getting that that dough kind of scent that you get from a nice wheated bourbon. So let's go ahead and get into the taste of this. Cheers. Yeah, so again, right up front, you get an actual nice spice. There's a pretty good spice to this, and then it hits you with that doughiness that you get from a weeder. Um, that's very nice, and you still get that kind of soft vanilla, soft honey. A lot of those undertones are really starting to come through. But for a wheated bourbon, an awfully nice spice, I would say. So very enjoyable. Yeah, I'm surprised as to how much spice is actually coming through on this, but um, I would say overall a fantastic bourbon, and again something that would be you know an easy sipper if you wanted to make this into a cocktail, whether it's a Manhattan or old fashioned. That would be fantastic as well. But this is something you could definitely sit back, sip on for a little while. It's 90 proof, so it's not going to be overpowering. Again, for somebody maybe just getting into bourbon, the 90 proof is probably where you want to start. 80, that's probably a little low. I know there's others out there that will start at 80, not many, but some, and it just doesn't have much anything to it. So it just 90 proof is probably where you want to at least start. So the finish on this, again, medium. Nothing medium long. It's just a nice medium bourbon, so something you can sip on for a little while. It'll eventually go away, take another sip, and again, something you can enjoy for a little while. So with that, I want to again say thanks to Ragged Branch. You can also find them on Instagram at Ragged Branch, or the internet at raggedbranch.com. So go check them out. Read up a little bit of the information on them, but I wanted to thank them again for sending the samples for me to do the review of. So two products I would recommend if you're able to get these, or are in the Charlottesville, Virginia area. Stop by their distillery and check them out. So and then, as always, with my channel, if you don't mind subscribing, that would really appreciate that. I'm trying to build this as much as I can, and try to get that out there, and hopefully these are helpful for everybody, and maybe doing a little bit of research and finding out a little bit more about the product. So again, subscribe to my channel, and we'll hopefully see you next time. Thanks again. Take care. Bye-bye.